Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dolbeck. Today I tried to log on my PvP server character and it was impossible. Look, it's a world under maintenance. And guess what? I heard that some people were able to transfer into the server with some other account and bring some gold in. And I heard that those people got perma banned. And I heard that there was maybe some other exploit too with the hatchet and some of the weapon, like the new weapon that they put it. There's always some glitch and bug and exploit when they put new content in this game. Anyway, so yeah, this is what happened, and now we don't know when this is gonna come back. I guess it's probably gonna be up tomorrow. What I'm gonna do today, I did mutation because I was like, it's impossible that nobody do mutation. I mean, I need to get information to see if people do it. So I log in my server. I was just trolling in the word chat with everyone. Just everyone was like shocked because they were not able to play the account they want to play. So everyone was just there, not playing into the word chat, just waiting for the PvP server to come back. And then when I was doing that, I saw into the recruitment chat. I was there during like 2 hour, maybe 3 hour on the game, and I finally find one dude that like he posts that he's seeking DPS for a M3 or a tank, and I got in as a tank, and it went kind of well. It was not a it was a pug group, so like it's nothing really big, but we still got a gold. So I mean, I'm fine with it. And even if it was not a gold, I just really wanted to do a M3 once again. I was a huge mutation runner in the past. I got all the mutation leaderboard at least once on the top one, into the speed and the score. I have all the title. And I wanted to do that again since I did not do mutation. Like, I did not grind it for real since a year or two. And like, I did some mutation here and here, maybe one per 4 month, one or two per year. But it's not enough. I really want to run mutation, man. I really wanted this update to give me content. But, at least I found my group. I run that mutation. We had 2 fire staff, and fire staff have 5 fire stacks, so they were sharing the same stack. But since one of them had the new fire staff artifact, they were not sharing the exact same damage, but they were still sharing it, but it was not the same exactly. So yeah, 2 fire mage, it's for sure not meta, but it worked. Like I would never recommend to do that, but it worked, and it's all what you need to make an M3 happen. It's mostly about staying alive and doing enough DPS to do it in time. And then the CC can help, like the crowd control, for sure. You don't need it that much, but that helps. And you're gonna see into those fights, we don't have a lot of CC at all. Like most of the fight, there's no CC because the dude will have a spear, he have a great sword, and he's maining the great sword. So yeah, but overall it was fine. I liked my experience. I thought at the start that would be maybe painful. I did not feel like it was hard or anything. People say that they made the mutation harder, but it did not feel harder at all. I know that the healer that we had during this run was pretty good, so maybe it made a difference. I feel like a lot of people are not going to go AoE. Sometimes it's gonna make it harder, stuff like that. But I don't think the healer was all AoE because I think he had splash. But as long as it's working and he's doing it good, I'm fine with it. So Dynasty, I think right now could be the easiest option for the people who just want to grind easy mutation. You just go and spam M3, man. Like the Tempest is a really long dungeon. I still completed Tempest in 22 minutes, so it's possible to do it in 22 minutes by skipping a lot of things. But usually people complete Tempest in between like 40 to 60 minutes. So if you don't want to waste your time, go more into Dynasty or Savage Divine. But Savage Divine, once again, it's a bit harder. It's a short dungeon, but it can be hard, and you're gonna see there is some potion that you can take that when you're gonna go onto the spore, you're gonna do more damage. So if you don't use that, you better not try to go for leaderboard almost or speedrun. But yeah, you still can do good without this, maybe like between 20 to 30 minutes. So yeah, the PvP server was off. I still found my content. The void mutation, I feel like it's not the hardest, but it can be tricky, you know, with all the puddle falling in the same people. So having one ranged DPS is not a bad thing, or two, since the void puddle are not all stacking on top of each other. It was not a bad thing. So you can make it easier for yourself by doing that, like having one mage, one bow user, and the other is a melee. Or you can go all melee, but you know, the void puddle, when you all melee, if you are not some good melee DPS, maybe it's gonna kill you, you know. We'll see that they reduce the elemental resistance. So yeah, you will see overall in this run, I felt like the healer carried the run. Like I did not play tank during a while, so I'm still a good tank, but I feel like the healer carrying me a bit into this one. Seriously, really, really good heal from this healer. And the great sword, it worked very good for the aggro. I feel like the great sword is probably the best right now, and you know, there is some rend into it. When the target's gonna hit you, it's gonna do rend. I got a rend on my sword too, that is like when you hit 3 times, the third hit gonna be 15% rend, and then there's the rending strike or something. When you do a AV attack with your sword, it does a rend. So I can apply a good 30% like this, and another like 15% with the great sword. So I can apply a lot of rend with that. It's still not like the hammer, but still the aggro is better, and it's all what you need to make your DPS pump. So what could be the other best DPS for the composition would be like some spear user, having 1 or 2 spear user. You see, if you have one that is maining the spear with a great axe, and one that is maining the great sword and have a spear as a secondary, then those two gonna be really, really strong. And then with the third, you get like a rapier user or a third spear straight up, and it's like the best combo you can have. But I've seen some group do good with like the third blunderbuss or bow, like the bow with the void gauntlet, you know, that apply the rend. And it always depends on the dungeon and the group composition, stuff like that, you know. Overall, I feel like the people complain too much. The M3 are not too hard, but they are for sure not enough rewarding. We want the M3 to be more rewarding. This is what is important. I feel like this is this part where they don't need it, because people like to run M3. Like there is a lot of gamer who find M3 fun, and I feel like M3 is one of the great content in your world. So they have to add more gear and loot into it when you like more 725 loot. And if they can do it quick, like an update into the next week or two, like maybe into the next 3 days, and then we gain more loot while doing it, people would be happy. Maybe there would be less people quitting the game, you know. But at the same time, they really want the 725 gear to be hard to get, and I understand that. But the reality is, it's not hard to get right now. It's time gated. It's the only thing. There's a difference between being time gated and having hard content to get. Like, if I want to grind a piece and spend 12 hours in one day to grind my piece, just let me do it. Don't make me like slow grind 1 hour per day during a week to get my item. You see, like it just don't make sense to me. Yeah. So people say that the amulet still work even if it don't show the stats. So I decided to put the amulet on with all the void gem resistance. And you will see I'm really tanky and I have no problem tanking this dungeon. I made the small pool too, just to make sure that, you know, we get no risk. And yeah, don't judge too hard. We are just a random pug group. And even if I'm a really good tank, I did not run M3 since a while. So yeah, this is it, man. I'm gonna make more video every day. Thank you so much for watching my content. I wish you a good day. Peace out. We survived. Watch out, the fire. It's fine, as long as we survive the ads phase. remember to stack for the pillar after this, stack on the bus when the bus comes down after that phase. Like, come straight up on the top of the bus and hit the bus, like, just after that. Right now, you stack on the bus. On the bus. It's a 3 DPS phase, guys. Okay, now the crystal gonna not be all at a good place, but it's fine. You guys use the corner. I know that there's a strats in the corner, but it's not the real strats. Yeah, the real speedrunner do it on the bus. Because it's a 3 DPS phase. Oh, it's work as a mage too, it's the same thing. You use your body to stand there, you know? You can stand at melee range even if you're a mage. There's nothing wrong with that. Mostly about the wall dungeon, you know, not just this part. But yeah, even at this part, like if you stay kinda close, you will see better when she's pouring on. I'm pretty sure I've seen that healer before. It's a good healer, don't worry. We're gonna do it easy. Yeah, it's better having a run, you know. There was just no run, so I'm just happy to be there, you know. Whatever. I don't care. Like, yeah. I really wanted this update to bring M3 back. Like, I was hoping for it. For one? Great.